Breaking news! Today I'm here to tell you about the latest trend called the Stanley Cup. Okay, so maybe it's not the latest trend, but it is in our house. I want to talk about accessories, why we like the Stanley Cup and its accessories, and the newest, latest, greatest accessories that have just come out. Maybe you'll like them as much as we do. So first, let me introduce you to our Stanley Cups. This one's mine. I chose these custom colors, white and blue, because it reminds me of winter and being at the ice skating rink, which is where I am 5 mornings a week, training to be a showcase skater, a star on ice, just like a star on Broadway. Anyway, that's why I chose these colors. My other cup is just kind of plain, but it goes with me everywhere else, like to the gym, where I teach dance fitness classes. My husband has a cup all of his own. He got on board with Stanley too, and he saw how much fun they are. Anyway, his is all black because that is what he wears 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Black, black, boring. But he has some cool accessories for it. So stay tuned and we'll show you all about the accessories. Okay, let's talk about these cute little toppers. It's not a new accessory. You probably already have one or you've probably already seen them. Anyway, they come in all sorts of designs. I picked a snowflake. Why? Because this one goes to me to the skating rink every morning. And it's freezing cold in there, like the snow. My husband chose a really cool one. Letter J, his initial. Blinged up in gold, because that's kind of his thing. And my other cup, my topper, is actually in the shape of a Stanley Cup. So you can see, you can get these in any kind of design that you want to. We're gonna have a link below so you can purchase some of these items for your own Stanley Cup and enjoy them just as much as we do. Okay, let's talk about the next accessory. You hear that sound? You hear this sound? Ooh, the clinking, clanking sound is a Stanley Cup without the bottom protector. Guess what? Now when we set our cup down, silence, silence. So if you bring your cup to school or to work and you're always setting it down on your desk, guess what? You won't disturb anybody now. Anyway, they come in all different colors, clear. You can get it in customized color, design it yourself. My husband has one that kind of matches his, black with blue glitter. Anyway, I think that's one of the most important ones to have to avoid that clinking, clanking noise. All right, let's move on. My personal favorite goes with my Stanley Cup with me to the ice rink, and that is this little backpack that the Stanley Cup wears. No, it's not made by Stanley, but it fits the Stanley Cup, and any little accessories you need to take with you holds on by Velcro. And there you have it. Now, why do I like this accessory? I like it because when I bring my cup to the rink, I can keep my tissues, my phone, my inhaler, things that I use every morning when I'm out there on the ice practicing. I keep those in this little backpack. So I don't have to keep running back to my skate bag during a lesson or during a session when I'm trying to get some things done. So for example, I always take my phone on the ice with me. Not on the ice, I don't set it on the ice. I keep it by the boards or by the hockey bench or the goalie box, someplace like that. Anyway, put it in there. Fits, lots of room is left. Okay, what else do I keep in there? Tissues. The rink that we train at Feels like 0 degrees. Freezing, you can see your breath. My nose runs and runs. So I'm constantly using tissues. Sometimes I'm running back to my skate bag because I forget to bring a box with me, or I'm running to the restroom. Not anymore. My inhaler. This is another must-have for me, especially when it's competition season and I'm constantly running my programs over and over. I don't have enough to get me through. Okay, another must-have for me for my Stanley Cup backpack is this little magic bottle. I'll share with you. It's called pickle juice. Pickle juice. Well, if you ever suffer from muscle cramps, like leg cramps, foot cramps, from your sport, doesn't matter what kind of athletics you're into, but if you do get those cramps, maybe you're low on electrolytes, and take 1 shot of this, and poof, they're gone. So another must-have for me to keep in my Stanley Cup backpack. Is there gonna be room? Yeah, plenty of room. Zip this up. Those are all my necessities. Now I have them all with me out there on the ice during practice. Saves me time. I don't have to get off of the ice, and I don't have to keep a million little things lined up along the boards. There's room for more. Hey, I like to keep my lip balm with me too, no matter where I am, but especially at the rink because everything dries out. That's my favorite accessory. There's one last thing I want to talk to you about. It's an accessory that I use when I'm sitting on the couch watching Netflix with my Stanley. And hey, I get the munchies. Guess what? This accessory is a snack tray, snack holder. Fits on the top of your Stanley Cup, just like that. So now when you got the munchies, you got your sipping, you got your Doritos, your grapes, your trail mix, whatever your go-to snack is. Chocolate. Everything's right here for you. Okay, this is, I know, is really popular with the youngsters, the kids. I see them use this a lot too, okay? So, I left one thing out. There's so many little things. See this little jewel right here? It's more for looks, but it's jewelry for your Stanley Cup, basically. And this is an initial, whatever your name is. If it's a J, you can get it in a J, and it's just another little handy thing to make your Stanley Cup stand out amongst the others. So, in conclusion, we have our bottoms to get rid of the clinking, clanking noises. We have our toppers. We have our Stanley Cup backpack. Again, I take this with me to the ice rink, set it in a good place, and everything I need is right there. What am I forgetting? The jewelry for the Stanley Cup. Okay, perhaps you also have accessories that you use with your Stanley Cup. Maybe we should know about them. Please share them with us. As soon as we have more, I'll share some more with you. And if you like any of these products, or you want to try them, or just order the cup to start with, check the links below and you can try out any of these products, okay? I hope to see you in the next video.